6:44. I want to get you out to some breaking news right now in Mesa. An officer-involved shooting near Alma School in Maine. Our Jamie Warren just getting to that scene.
Good morning, Kaylee. We have just arrived again off of Alma School and Main Street in Mesa. We can confirm that one person is dead after being shot by a Mesa police officer. And we do have a spokesperson with the Mesa Police Department on scene. He just arrived and he is going to give us some information as to what exactly unfolded here. So go ahead and take a listen.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out. My name is Detective Richard Encinas, and I am with the Mesa Police Department's Media Relations Office. We just wanted to bring you an update on an incident that occurred early this morning at approximately 2:45 in the morning. If you can see behind us there, over to my right here, there's a blinking camera with a red and blue light. That is one of our overt camera systems. Sorry about that. So what that is we have some of these camera systems throughout the city, and we put them in areas of high crime, and we are high visibility. We put signs up, and you can see the signs on the corners letting people know that the camera is there. One of our officers was monitoring that camera this morning at our main station when he witnessed a male walking up on the street, on Main Street here. Looked like he had gotten into some sort of verbal altercation with another man, at which time he brought out a handgun. He had that handgun in his hand, and our officer that was monitoring the camera system was able to see that. Our officer then called that into our dispatch center, who then sent officers out in this direction. While he was monitoring the camera system, that male walked westbound on Main Street here, right over my right shoulder, and in the middle of the intersection, he raised up that weapon and he fired in a direction northwest towards the McDonald's here, several rounds, which our officer witnessed while monitoring the camera system. That officer put that information out over the radio, let the responding officers know. The suspect then walked again back on the sidewalk eastbound in front of the Circle K behind me, where one of our officers contacted him right just east of the Circle K, and an officer-involved shooting occurred at that time. The male was once the male went down, we got an immediate action team involved. Several officers then approached and took the suspect into custody and immediately called for fire and medical personnel. And that suspect was transported to the hospital, and he was pronounced deceased at around 5 this morning. As you can see behind us, there's several moving parts going on still. There's an active investigation. I don't have an identity of the suspect at this time, and we are working on all of that, and detectives are out here obviously investigating.
Did the suspect point the gun at the officer before he shot him?
I do not have that information at this time. We will send out an update once we know. What we do know right now is that the suspect was firing in the direction northwest towards the McDonald's. Based on the way the camera was viewed, the officer was zooming in on the suspect, so we're not even sure what he was firing at this point. If he was firing at somebody, if it was somebody involved in an altercation. We're looking for those witnesses. All of those people have scattered, and we are still trying to locate anybody who might have been here on the scene. So if anybody does have any information, we'd ask you to call the Mesa Police Department and give us that info.
When were those overt cameras installed?
It's an ongoing program, so it's based on a lot of things, grant money, things like that. But it's part of our initial rollout for our real-time crime center, which is coming online hopefully by the end of this year. So one of the main reasons we're doing that, and we put up the signs and let everyone know, is we try to target areas of high visibility where crime rates are spiking, and we use that to do some crime suppression.
Was there just one officer that...
And you can hear that's our Jamie Warren asking some more questions there on the scene of this officer-involved shooting in Mesa. We will continue to monitor that for you, and I am looking at that scene from a traffic perspective. This is the Cliff Castle chopper over that scene near the light rail station. That is Alma School Road and Main Street, where you are not going to be able to get by. That is completely blocked off with that crime scene tape due to that investigation. So your alternates from Mesa PD, they say Dobson Road or Extension Road, and then you can also take Southern Avenue or Broadway Road to get around this scene, as we know it'll be likely a long time before that one reopens again.